Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Planets Through Ascendant series. And today we're going to be covering Moon in the 11th house in the sign of Cancer. And what happens when Moon is in the 11th house in the sign of Cancer for Virgo ascendant, while it not only rules the sign of Cancer, but also co-rules the sign of Taurus, because Moon in Vedic Astrology considers Taurus its Mool Trikon sign, its actual real home. Because remember, Moon was obsessed with Rohini. He just wanted to be with Rohini. So Rohini is in the sign of Taurus. So Taurus becomes its Mool Trikon sign, especially from 10 degrees onwards. So, and obviously if you do not know, if you have Moon in this placement, what sign it's in, what nakshatra it's in, all the other astrological details, for that check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, consultations, and link to my academy, Maga Vedic Astrology Academy, where I teach all the secrets of astrology, including nakshatras. And obviously, I'm going to be coming out with my new course, Planets Through Nakshatras, on the Maga Academy. So that'll be good, fun, and quick one. You guys will get all the details. It's being worked on. So anyway, let's get started with this planetary placement. And as you can see, I'm filming here in front of my window because my battery ran out for my light. So it's being charged. It's like a big battery, so it takes like 6 hours to charge. So no beautiful lighting today, although I look kind of cute today with this sunlight. So hey, this is quite good. So anyway, when Moon is in the 11th house, the first thing that you will notice is that obviously you and your elder sibling will be extremely moody people. Just mood swings just come in. And you know what? This is actually very true for Moon in any house in the sign of Cancer. And especially in the 11th house, the one thing that you will notice, your professional network circles, your friends, and organizations that you deal with keep fluctuating. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Friends coming, friends go. Friends come in, you get into fight with them. Friends come in, they use you and they abuse you and they leave. So it's a very, it's kind of like the wave. It's kind of like the wave of the ocean. And the other thing we also have to see with Moon in the 11th house is that you tend to get emotionally attached with organizations and friends and the people that you come across for your professional work. And what happens is, because of the fluctuation of the Moon, they leave and they kind of disturb your mind. Like, why did you stop this friendship with me? Why did you not help me? And then what happens is, because this person will deal with certain situations when they're young, like, when kids play, they fight, they become mean to each other. So this person, when they get hurt and they keep getting hurt, then they finally realize, okay, now I'm going to play some tricks on everybody else. Then they start deceiving people. They start becoming a little cunning. They'll trick people into doing things that the other person will get trapped into. But one thing is for sure is that their gains usually always come in through traveling and going to faraway places. And one of the things we also see is that this person gets emotionally attached with their uncle, their father's brother. They'll always have this strong motherly connection with them. And you never know, maybe this placement in some ancient text may actually say that when Moon is here, your uncle was your mother in your past life. Because I've seen this like literally with 11, 12 people. Not too many, 11, 12 people who had this, and I asked them certain questions and, it was quite profound. Now, of course, if you have malefic impacts on this particular placement of the Moon, then, the things could be reversed. Then things could be completely different and opposite. But also, this is a person who could be quite inspirational. They can be very inspirational. They can, just inspire a crowd and motivate a crowd in an organization or in public life. The other thing we see is that this person either does not want kids. Actually, no. That's right. This person either does not want kids or they have the hardest time trying to raise kids. Like, some parents, not every parent is going to be, the shining light of the world. Okay, let's get that straight. There's some parents who are more involved in their work, more involved in their social life, and you hear these stories. I wish I could have spent more time with my children. I wish I could have been there when they needed me. I wish I could be at their softball games and basketball games. So this person tends to either not wanting to even have the responsibility of children, or when they do, they may not be able to converse that responsibility into their duty. They may do it time to time, but they'll be more focused towards their social circle and gathering money, accumulating fine foods. So that's one thing that they kind of go through. And also, one advice for such people is they should not be the one investing their money in stock market. You should always get another person to invest your money, like a money manager. And this is due to the fact because Moon is in such a place where it fluctuates up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Moon is aspecting the fifth house. So these fluctuations, these emotions also transpire into the fifth house. So they'll emotionally make decisions towards investments instead of intellectual decisions. And this is also why their relationship with their children also goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down. And it doesn't matter the relationship you have with your children when they're like, teenagers or pre-nagers or under 10 years old, because that's the time period where they're kind of like assessing, how's my relationship with you as a mother, as a father. So they'll listen to you, they'll obey you, and you're like, oh yeah, my kids are great, they're obeying me, they're doing all these things, I'm very good and strict and disciplined with them. But when they grow up, they're like, man, you completely ruined my childhood. I couldn't watch any cartoons, I couldn't watch this, I couldn't watch that. And not everybody who you force to become intellectual wants to be intellectual. You got to understand that. And this is where astrology comes into play. Some children who you force them to do well in mathematics, and they do, but they do not want to do it. They don't feel any connection with it. They're like, you forced me. I wanted to go and make paintings and do art and play sports. So it's important to understand your children in that manner. So anyway, guys, this was my analysis of Moon in the 11th house for Virgo ascendant people. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. If you want to know where your Moon is placed and all the astrological details, for that, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow, maybe Sunday. Let's see. Bye-bye.